Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to install a Volvo original outside temperature gauge and sensor in my Volvo 740. It's in 1989 and today I will show you how to install it. And this is the kit that I got for the car. You can see the digital instrument cluster and all the cables and the bracket to install on the car. So let's go and show you how you do it. The first thing you need to do is to unbolt the negative battery terminal from the car. Just like so. And now you can start work. So inside the car now, under the dash, you need to remove these three T25s Torx to lower down this panel and disconnect the air feed line for that. When all of those screws are out, you just pull this down from here, and you need to disconnect this air feed line here. You just pull that, and now this just slides right out and comes out. And this is how it looks underneath here. We now need to cut this marked area out to make room for the new cables. When that piece of carpet is removed, we want to push out the rubber grommet. Just like that. On this rubber grommet, we're gonna cut away in this groove here, in the biggest one of all these trees, so we can feed our cable through it. To remove the air filter box, you need to first take this hose out, which is the intake. Just like that. And you just loosen this clamp over here. Like that. And then you can wheel that off. And disconnect this electrical connection. Like so. And now you just lift it and remove it from those two rubber things, and the whole airbox comes out. Now we also need to remove this windshield washer fluid reservoir. So I have unplugged the pump connection, and this one you just screw off and remove this level sensor. Okay, when the airbox is out of the way and windshield washer fluid reservoir, you need to split the cables so they will fit inside this little hole. Now the sensor is hanging down here, and we have fed it up through the hole. If you can see, I don't know, but it's coming up in here and goes along all the way to here, and here we have the rubber grommet and goes inside and comes out from down here. So now we just need to clamp the cable against the other electrical leads that's going around in the engine bay, and we need to mount the sensor. Now we're going to install the sensor in this bracket, and we're going to install them up underneath here on that screw there, but that screw is a bit too small, and by the way it's this one, so we need to make it a bit longer, so we're gonna use this one instead, and a washer and nut to secure that bracket, and we're going to push in the sensor in this hole right here. So let's do that. When the bracket is installed and snugged down, you just take your sensor and plug it right in like that. And now we will take all the cables up here in the engine bay and route them like the original like all the original cables, like this, and zip tie them together. Okay, now we need to remove the instrument cluster, so we need to start by removing these two plastic covers with just a normal screwdriver, and just take it in the corner here and pry, and be careful because these are quite fragile, but when they loosen up you can see there is a bolt right there. On this one it happens to be a Phillips, and maybe someone is having a Torx right there, I don't know. But you do that and loosen those screws and simply just drag the instrument cluster out. So now you just want to drag it out, and you can push these two down, so it's going to be easier, but you just pull on the sides here and eventually it will come out. Like this. And now we should take a look here. You now need to remove all of these electrical cables, and do remember where they were installed, so you know where you should put them back when you're done. Okay, so this is how the back of the instrument cluster looks, and we are going to remove this left corner with these two screws to be able to install the new temperature gauge, which I got right here, this one, and it's gonna be installed like this. So let's remove those two screws. When the two screws are out, you just pull this bit up, and when you come in here you just remove this cover. Okay, now to get my instrument in here I had to remove the whole back of the instrument cluster. I will put in a picture of which screws you need to remove, and then when you have removed them you just lift this whole white piece of plastic right up, and then you can get more access around these boards here to put in the instrument. So now we just need to put the instrument back inside of the car and plug in the connectors and see if it is working. This is how it will look at the back of your instrument housing. The orange wire is the plus and the black is the ground, and this is the connector for the instrument, and here's where you plug in the sensor, and I just taped up this. And now let's go ahead and put it back in. Okay YouTube, I just plugged in the battery, and plugged in this sensor wire for now, and let's see if the instrument is working. I turned the key and it says 11 degrees Celsius it is. So I think it's working. I think it's around 11 degrees in here, but I will test it later on. But yeah, it seems to work. Awesome. So now we just need to put everything back together, install the rubber grommet down in here, and install this panel underneath, and put in the instrument all the way. And that's how you change, that's how you install original digital instrument cluster for the outside temperature. Let's see it again. Yeah, you can see 11 degrees. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.